Hello everybody, I'm Nece, also known as the Healthful Dad, and we're here today to film the prep show for Supper Love Sunday 3, Breakfast for Dinner, which is my way of putting this in for Mother's Day, so you don't have to have it ready, take it to your mom when she's in bed. This way everybody can sit down at the table and have a good time. You can also do these things with your kids and have the breakfast for dinner and be ready to rock and roll. So today we're going to make coconut flour apple pancakes, which sounds just so yummy. We're going to do some nice bacon, and it's, when I say nice bacon, this is uncured bacon. It's organic, from organic pigs. And these guys, when I say eat high off the hog, that's what these guys are doing. They're eating high off the hog. They're eating all this good organic produce, putting in them, and they're not raised on anything bad. They're just having a good old time slopping around, eating that organic produce, giving us this nice tasty bacon. And we're also going to go with this, we're going to do a nice smoothie. We're going to do a kale smoothie with pineapple, avocado, grapes, a little bit of water, a little bit of ice to go alongside it, and it'll be great. So we're going to get started today by getting ready and getting this coconut flour apple pancakes going. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to come over here and I'm going to peel this apple. It was already half peeled, so was I cheating? Nah, not really, but I guess I was. So that comes off there, see, nice and peeled for you. You don't even have to get your fingers dirty. I got this little doodad. It cores it and slices it for you in nice little segments. Pop him out, toss him in the sink, and you got your apples ready. So what I want to do is I don't have the best knife skills, as I've said in past Supper Love Sundays. You could use your knife if you want to get these chopped up really nicely. You could also possibly use a shredder. If you have a cheese shredder in the house, you shred your own cheese, use a cheese shredder. That's one way to do it. And I'm going to actually get a bigger knife and finish chopping these little guys up. Just put them together. Just kind of lost some there. No! Don't send me to the pancakes. I'm jumping overboard. So that's what they just did. Those guys just jumped and they said, I'm out of here, man. I'm not getting involved with this. So you can see I am not a professionally trained chef by the looks of the way I'm cutting. I'm just doing this. Getting nice. Man, this time I wish I had a dog that was a vegetarian. She'd come over and eat all these apples that are falling on the floor. No, she's got to like meat. So as we get that all done, I don't think Mommy will mind. She has little chunky pancakes with some big chunks of apples into you. I don't think so. So there we go. We got some chopped up apples. I use a Macintosh apple. Organic is preferred. The way they do some of these regular apples is they'll get these apples that they have genetically modified apples, and they'll throw some wax on it, some chemicals, and they'll throw them in a big fridge real cold. So when they're needed, they'll ship them out to the store. So your apples could be picked in October that you're buying in May. So that's something you need to think about. So we're going to get started here. We've got 3 eggs, okay? We'll crack 1, 2, 3. You have 3 eggs. You got your 3 tablespoons of softened butter. I did wash my hands, if you're wondering. So always wash your hands. Always wash your hands. And we're going to take your 1/4 cup of good organic milk. You want to get the stuff that doesn't have the bovine growth hormone in it. And you want good organic milk. If you can find local stuff, great. If you're into raw milk, even better. Not everybody is into raw milk, and I lost my towel. There it is. So there's my towel of that. So then we're going to take our honey. I got some good local honey here from Chester County, Pennsylvania. A swarm bustin'. He's got hives all over Chester County, PA. He goes and checks, so the honey you're buying might be from around the corner. You never know, and this is good for allergies because these bees are taking all the stuff right from around your house. So everything that's doing pollen this time of year. So we'll throw some honey in there. Yeah, that's about a teaspoon of honey right there. Actually, I'd probably put a little more than that in, but it's all good. So in here, in this little bowl, I have 3 tablespoons of coconut flour. a half teaspoon of sea salt, and a teaspoon of cinnamon. And what you're looking for with the coconut flour, I got a nice organic one. I'll show you right there. You're gonna get fiber and protein, and it's not all this, you know, we're gonna do this and we're gonna get this corn, we're gonna pump out corn, and we're gonna throw chemicals on it. And this is nice organic coconut flour. You know, they don't have people running around putting needles in all these little coconuts, so that's good. So I'm gonna put that in there. So there's our base. And what I'm gonna do is next is I'm gonna take the apple. There we go. Put that in there. Now I'm going to drive my dog nuts by turning on, actually I'm going to get these apples off the floor, by putting on the mixer. Oh no, not the mixer. You monster, Dan. So that's what I'm doing. But she's going to go nuts because she gets real excited about equipment because she knows something good's coming next. So I'm going to put this in low to start. Mixing away. Look how excited she is. Butter going. Oh, I can already smell it. It's smelling good. Oh, I know you're so excited for the pancakes too, aren't you? Just lift it up a little bit more. You gotta get that butter to break down. Woo-wee. What I'll do is I'll turn it off real quick, scrape down the sides, get some of that butter off the sides, get some of that flour off the sides. Oh, I can smell the coconut and the cinnamon already. Look at that. Yummy, yummy, yummy. Now, as much as you want to lick the spoon, don't. It's got raw egg on it, folks. Just like when you're making other kind of stuff, brownies, that kind of stuff with your kids, don't lick the spoon, okay? Raw egg, not good. Finish this up here. Get that butter broken down. And there we have it, folks. Done. How does this go? Fire away. Get that out of the way. Pull out my handy dandy hand whisk. Just kind of finish her off. Make sure all the butter is nice and. So we're gonna have some lumpy pancakes here today, folks, but they're gonna be fantastic. And here my griddle over here, she's ready to go. I think all the butter is broken down in here. So we have that there. Okay. There you go. There's your pancake batter ready to go. I just licked my finger, which I shouldn't have done. Put the eggs in the sink. And we'll get ready to go to cook these pancakes. Now what I have over here, I just got some butter. You know, some of the other butter I had, some of the softened butter. And I'm gonna grease this. Yummy. I love butter. I'm gonna grease the griddle. A little butter. Just like so. And I'm going to need a nice spoon. Actually, we'll go with this guy. This will be our pancake scooper. Nice little pancake there. We'll do some small guys. Alright. I can see them turning already, starting to cook up. There's your pancakes. Okay. Got 6 of these guys on there. Big one, a little one, a smaller one. Now they may take a little bit longer to cook, so they got a little more juice in them. They got some apples in them and stuff like that. So we'll just put this in here. We'll rinse it out a little bit. And we'll move on. I'll just show you the bacon. I pre-cooked the bacon because normally what I do is cook the bacon in the oven and I bake it. And that'll bake off a lot of the grease. So with this, you know, I came, you know, cooked it on my skillet on there and had a lot of smoke. So I got it out of the way and did that. And this is what we came up with. You know, look at that bacon. Does that look good or what? That's right. We like to eat a plant-based diet, but we do tend to eat meat in this household. But we make sure it's good, high quality meat. Just make sure this thing is on as high as it needs to be. It's on as high as it needs to be. So there's my butter. There's that. So now we're going to get on to making the smoothie. As I said, it's going to be a kale smoothie. There's my avocado. I'm going to get that cut ahead of time here. Be careful with avocados. You know, it's probably not known. It's actually probably not even documented. But I like to think that an avocado might be the leading cause of injuries in the kitchen. Because like you got a knife, you got that little thing to pull them out, and sometimes the knife pops on through. You gotta watch your fingers. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take this, I'm just gonna score it a little bit, make them easier to go into the blender. Now for the smoothie, I already have a little bit of water in the blender, I think about a half a cup. What I'm gonna do is bring our nice Vitamix out here. I'll pour it in. It's another thing that Maggie loves because she gets so excited about smoothies. Who doesn't get excited about smoothies? They're so good, and especially when you start putting in, you know, your veggies and your kale. Oh, they're so good. So the organic green grapes sold out at the store, so I had to go with the red. Dump those in. You want about a half cup of those. Got a nice pineapple. Cores included if you have a Vitamix. Get the nutrients from the cores. Next thing, avocado. Let's rinse off that spoon we used for the batter. Now typically I'll put a half of one in. But you know what? We're going to go nuts here. We're going to put a whole avocado in. Oh, the horror. You wouldn't do that to us or your kids, would you? A whole avocado? No way. I'll tell you what, folks. If you're making smoothies, you put an avocado in it and your kids don't like avocado, they'll never know. Unless they see you put the avocado in, but if you're a little sneaky and you throw them around, they'll never see the avocado. So I'm going to go over here and check my pancakes. I can't tell you how good it smells. And I can't tell you that I'm not very good at flipping things. Look at that. Man, they look good. That one's a little burnt. Nah, actually not. It just needs a little extra love. Ooh, yummy. So we'll come back here, finish off getting the smoothie ready. I got two nice ribs or stalks of kale, nice organic kale. Put them in there. I love kale. Kale's high in fiber, protein, vitamins, minerals, all that good stuff. Throw away that nasty iceberg lettuce. Boo, iceberg. Oh, ice cubes. Get you in there. Wouldn't be a smoothie without ice cubes. And here she goes. Ready, folks? Find my little handy dandy plunger right here. And Maggie, come here. You want to sit down? No, sit down. See, you get so excited. And there it goes. Started with the variable on your Vitamix, and here we go. This is where the magic happens. We're saying it's the bedroom, and ours is the Vitamix. And off it goes. There's your kale smoothie. Done. That quick. So we're going to get our plate. There you go. Make sure these guys are done. Looks, yeah, they're about done. Turn them, give them a quick flip. Yeah, they don't look like your normal pancakes because you know what? You didn't make them with flour. You made them with coconut flour. I just burnt my hand. Be careful in the kitchen. So we're going to pour out some of the smoothie. Yummy. Get that up there. Here's our kale smoothie. We'll get a couple of these guys off of the griddle. One. Actually, you know what? We'll get this guy on there too. So there's 3 beautiful coconut flour apple pancakes. Turn off the griddle. Put that away. We're going to give you a couple pieces of bacon. Put on there. If I would have thought about this, I probably would have gotten myself a nice piece of fruit to put on there as garnish. Maybe something to go, maybe a couple grapes to go with the smoothie. There you have it, folks. Pretty simple. Breakfast for dinner. You have coconut flour pancakes, some nice bacon, and a beautiful kale smoothie. Hold on a second. Oh, that is so good. It's so good for you. So, there you have it. We'll be back to go through our questions and have breakfast for dinner with everybody. Thank you for being here for the setup show. We love you. Have a great time and see you in the kitchen. Thank you.